Good night, beautiful people. Good night, good night. This is episode 5 of Rolling with Dish. How you guys doing? I've been, creating this little series thus far. Hope you guys have been enjoying the other side of my mind. I just like to talk and just share from experiences, from things that's going on. I have been in a whirlwind of like shit going on. It's like I was telling y'all in one of the episodes, it was like a dark night of the soul on steroids. Yeah, it's almost like every time I try to get back on my feet, some weird shit comes about. So I'm literally like bypassing it and continuing on, because at the end of the day, if you get to wake up, right, and your eyes is opening, you still breathing, you still could walk, there's a chance for you to continue on the path that you're supposed to be on. I'll tell you this much. If you were empty-minded, if your soul was empty, if your destiny was empty, or if your creativeness was empty, no one would care. No one would want to look further. Nobody would check for you. No one would wonder, where's so-and-so? So in the same breath, I feel like I'm very honored to be in the position of a reset, a recharge, a start over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't feel like I'm unimportant. My mind is like, anytime you feel like there's so many things, so many obstacles that come in your way, and it's like it makes it so harder for you to even move ahead and do what you got to do, just know that there's something big that's coming for you. Trust me on this. It's like the devil wouldn't be fighting you so hard if you wasn't so special, or if you didn't have something magnificent coming. You feel me? A lot of times people feel like, man, this is it for me. I might as well just give up right here. And then before you know it, boop, it's that energy where it's like the next day, sometimes the next hour, probably later that evening, you get this wave of like, hold up, I am important. I am who I say I am. I might have had a misstep or two, but nah, I'm about to get what I came here for. Keep that. Yeah, so basically, this is for like my creatives, for people who feel like, man, you've been dealing with so much, or feeling like, why is it so hard for me to move forward, and I got all this weight on me, and it's like you taking on other people's stuff and this, that, and the fourth. Sometimes it's time for you to just kind of step away and really take a second to evaluate. You got to go backwards sometimes. Take that little personal retrograde and be like, wait, hold on. What happened 6 months ago? Who did I let into my circle? Who gave me advice? Who did I do business with? Or who didn't I do business with or connect with that would have helped me further along, right? Because sometimes the moment that you're in, it's not always what it is. It's what it seems. You got to go back a bit to see how you even got there. I'm about to watch the Lord Jesus, the Golden State Warriors and the Grizzlies game. So I just wanted to say, as far as like my creatives and people who are working towards their next level, please know and understand that you are gifted, you are talented, you are beautiful, you are bold, you are powerful. Don't let nobody in their raggedy ass child make you feel otherwise. You understand? I gotta say it that way, because sometimes people be acting like adults be acting like children, okay? And you're like, damn, well, where did you learn to act like that? Who taught you how to be like that? Even though sometimes these people could really be that way on their own. So yeah, all that to say is like, find the strength and the drive in you again. What is it that you want? Oof. I just took a shot for all the homies. An Irish whiskey shot. So, I just also wanted to bring this up. You guys, I've dated so many dudes, And part of the reason for that is like, soon as I get to know them, kick it with them or whatever, we never really make it to the next step. It's almost like the vibe gets cut before it could go further. And at first, I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, okay, well, that didn't work out. I'm gonna keep it moving. Also, Virgo shit, it's like, whatever. I ain't mad at you. I'm moving forward. But I realized later on, like, some of those situations was actually lessons, and then some of it was just some shady, I was gonna say, and some other things was like, I just feel like it was like a little bit of a shady overhead kind of like, I want you in this bag versus the other bag. So I went on this date the other day, and I was like, trying to ask dude, I was like, yo, why do men feel the need to date a woman, but they hide the one that they want to be with and then showboat with the one that they don't really care for? Like, it's almost like a way to show the one that they really want, well, I could replace you, or I could find better, or it's like a way to reel her in. But in actuality, a real woman, she wants to know that you're going to take the time to really date her, take her out, do, be cool. Show her what it's like to be with you. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's like they gave me this vibe of, well, I want to give her the look because I want to make you jealous. And in their mind, it's like, I'm going to, how should I say it? This is going to make you want me more. But let me tie it in for y'all. The reason why I bring this up is because we're in an era where a lot of people want to finesse and they want to get ahead and they want to do things fast. So it's like they'll latch on or link up with people who might not even be in their best interest. And sometimes you end up in a real karmic situation. When I say karmic, it's like a lesson relationship, a lesson businessship, a lesson friendship, and you end up missing the business plan opportunity because you got stuck in the karmic situation. You feel me? So now, as I'm back on the dating scene, right? It's like, all I could think about is how hard that I've worked on healing myself, past traumas, childhood traumas, healing parts of me that I didn't address over the years because I was booked and blessed. I was busy. I was doing X, Y, and Z. I didn't confront those beasts head on, right? So COVID came along, and I felt like, you know what? I really need to take care of that part of my heart that I forgot about or might have abandoned. So the date that I went on kind of reminded me of like, yo, what I want for myself in my future has to match the vibrations that I'm sharing with another individual. It doesn't discredit the person. It doesn't make it seem like, oh, I'm better than you. No, I just know that I'm going towards happiness, abundance, greatness, liking me, loving me, and appreciating me for who I am, right? I know how much I love me. So if you as an individual know how much you love you and accept you, you've addressed your shit, you've healed, you've confronted whatever it is that might have been holding you back from your next level. Why is it that we feel the need to go less than or opposite of that when it's time for us to date or marry or get into a serious relationship? Like, it's food for thought. After you done did all of that, you know what you want next for your life, but you go backwards when it comes to dating. It's something to think about. It's like sometimes we do it because it's like it's something to do, or it's like, well, what other option do you have? So I hope me sharing my experience makes sense. I just feel like when you're working on the next thing or moving ahead or maybe starting over, maybe renewing your marriage, maybe, I don't know, after the divorce, or dating someone completely outside of your race, anything new that's for you, right? I just feel like our generation, we have to remember to stay smart. I'm an 87 kid, so it's like at the end of the day, I grew up working hard for everything, right? So a relationship, to me, you work on it, right? But you really got to know who you are first to know what it is that you want from a spouse, from a mate, what you're willing to accept, what you won't accept. If you don't even know those things for yourself, you really could fall for anything. Let's not be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for people who are thinking like me, who are on that wavelength. When you know who you are, you attract it. And then also too, make sure, okay? Make sure that the person knows exactly what you want to do with your life. If they not in tune with that or in line with that, why are you wasting your time? You feel me? Now, granted, I'm single. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I'm in a different bracket. There's some people who, you know, they're already ahead and they done got a family, this, that, and the fourth. I really am giving you a perspective of remembering who the fuck you are. Because sometimes when you don't fully know who you are, you can attract all types of craziness. I'm an empath, so I attract a lot of narcissists. I'm at a point where I'm like, nah, I really need a loving spouse, somebody that loves just like me. And I'm aware of it, you know? It's like for such a long time, I was in situations where I felt like, man, I want to be taken out on 5-star dates, wined and dined, appreciated this, that, and the fourth. But I had a phobia of really rich men dating me and shelving me. I'm gonna be so honest. I had a phobia of it. I was like, man, I want the finer things in life. But you're not about to hide me in your house and bring me out for events. So I'm not gonna say I dated less than my worth. I'm not gonna say that at all, because I dated some fine ass, brilliant ass, creative ass, amazing ass dudes, right? They were always great at what they do. I didn't play that. You understand? But what I'm going to say is, that's the independent black woman thing in me. I don't want another person to feel like dating me, I got it all together, I don't need them. It's like, I never want somebody to feel like, oh, well, you don't need me, you got it all figured out. And it's like, nah, King, I know how to take care of myself, I know how to do what I gotta do, but do you have a castle for me? Do you have opportunities that can help take me to the next level in my life and my career? Can you show me things that I don't know, I haven't seen? Like, I've traveled the world 3 times, right? I was blessed as a dancer. I've worked with some of the most amazing artists in the world, in the universe. And I was blessed to be able to have that experience. And it's like, I never got the chance to share with somebody special. It was just me by myself. So I also feel like, you know, the next level may be to do it with a boo or a spouse. You know, after, like, post-COVID, I'm so excited about all the things that I want to do, but I also don't want to do it by myself. I've been so independent for so long, and I've been working and hustling and grinding and doing what I gotta do, and it's like, I miss the, like, I just feel like our brothers, the men, you know, like men in general, I just feel like they kind of lost their spark of being emperors. They lost their touch of being men of the household, being kings of Zamunda, or like lions in the jungle. It's like, if they were once lions, they're now like woof woof woof. or they got comfortable with the woman leading and taking control and do whatever, and you do what I say, and woo woo woo. But it's like, there's other women out here that's like, man, kings, we need you, we miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of beautiful, strong women out here that would love the presence of a man who brings, you know, his power, his knowledge, his creativity to the table. Like, we need you still. Don't ever feel like we don't. Fellas, y'all know, y'all been out here doing whatever, right? You've been leaving some of the most amazing women that God has sent your way in the dust to chase the idea of what it is to have a baddie on your arm. I ain't never been with a baddie, so I call and I add it to the tally. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, we get it, we see you. We see you, some of y'all running around with your karmic and, you know, forgetting about the empress and the queens that you once had, and, you know, treating them like whatever because you want the it girl of the hour. It's like, we see you. We know you in that phase. We get it, the way the world is working. But in the same breath, don't come back to your empress or the woman that you really want to be with, or go over to the woman that you want to be with, not even come back, go over to the woman that you want to be with, all broken up from the choices that you made. You feel me? We don't deserve that. At the end of the day, everybody has to take accountability. I'm not saying I'm perfect either. I just know that moving forward, our world, we need more love and compassion, empathy. People being like, man, I messed up. I apologize. How can I make that up to you? Or, you know what? I could have said that differently. You know what? I apologize for my delivery. More flowers when people are alive. More watering, right? Helping people grow their trees, not being there to pick from their trees when it's already full grown. Or just, giving people light and being a happier version of yourself. It's necessary to move forward. Like, we done been through all the poison and the diseases and the heartache and the COVID and the this and we lost a lot of people. I remember how it was. I went, like, I saw how history was. People didn't really like all that love that Martin Luther King was talking about. They was like, nah, man, we on that Malcolm X. We gonna get what we want by any means necessary. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And this is not me being, power to the people. It's really just everybody just taking a look at how they move. Yeah, so that's that on that. I hope that this blesses the hearts, the minds, the spirits, the souls that needed to hear and experience what I was saying. I really just mean this from a genuine place. Let's move forward in happiness, love, laughter, peace, prosperity, abundance, greatness, acceptance of who you are. And let's not let the karmic lessons get in the way of the business plan or the bigger picture. You are worth it. Over and out. Deej.